Right. Let's monologue about this. Qualifying statement: this version of Sanctuary RPG is both freeware and outdated. I found this game to be very enjoyable through its first 3 acts. Sure, the scenes got a little repetitive at times. Crafting takes a while, as does running a tavern, but there's no rule saying you have to do either. Some of the less enjoyable elements are ones I put upon myself. I'd like a sell beer to every patron at once option, but there isn't one, and my continued participation in those elements is my fault. That being said, I had little problem with engaging in those elements as much as I did. That's why I did them. Up until the point where, after 3 tense battles, I defeated the matron, only to discover the game hadn't actually ended. Alright, sure, why not? If the rest of Sanctuary RPG is as detailed as those first 3 acts were, and they were intricately detailed with numerous, like mini-bosses leading up to, like, an act boss, and you had all this cool storyline along the way and interaction with NPCs, yeah, it'll still be a blast. I had the misconception the game would be ended after the matron defeated, and then all of the rest of the fighting her minions would be swept under the rug because they'd be doomed, You kill the big baddie, and, it's a trope, right? Well, so much for that idea. Trouble is that the rest of the game isn't so detailed. Think of how tedious those portal path crawls were, and how many useless enemies I fought along the way. All those skeletons come to mind. Wow, that was really added a whole lot to the game. Remember the story, the charm, the music that actually played during every battle? Well, gone. It's like the developers ran out of ideas after the matron's death and just threw some stuff in to prolong the game. The consequence of that? Immense tedium. Plump was spot on the first time he played this game. With hit point value starting so high, what does that mean for the future? It means this: a boss with 10 million hit points, that's definitely 10 million, yup, who not only executes 2 full heals, but prevents me from using my ultimate or from putting any status effects on him. Now, since my ultimate prevents me from fleeing, which I tried to do at the end of last video, and since I don't seem to be able to discharge that ultimate while I'm permacursed, I'm stuck here until either Usmok dies or this boss dies. Sure, I could just close the game and load up my last save, but then the roguelike purity people would hunt me down and flay me. God forbid I have to deal with them. I took a half-hour break to calm down, ate some food, walked around, and considered how anyone thought this would be entertaining, because it's just exhausting. I'm glad my dodge build worked out so well. I can't fathom losing so many characters along the way, dying to all those bosses I handled well enough, losing to the matron X number of times, then getting here and throwing my hands up in the air. Is an endurance marathon enjoyable gameplay? Not for me. Ow! I submit the possibility that I'm missing an easier way with my character to defeat this boss. I've not noticed my skill options before due to, well, how the display is layered and my live commentary. I don't blame the game, that's pilot error. Could the interface be better? Sure, but I could be less of a scrub. I also remind myself of my qualifying statement. Black Edition is far different from what little I've seen of it. Perhaps Acts 4 and 5 have greatly changed too. Maybe there's better enemy design, something I could get behind. Maybe I'd be allowed to run from a battle even though my ultimate's charged because I'm permacursed. Maybe there's better interface design. I know the battle mechanics are different for sure. You don't have to consider distance here. Whenever I saw Plump tackle Black Edition for a little bit, there was like distance things. Anyway, I'm gonna let this play out, if for no other reason than my curiosity to see what happens next. Let's go ahead and start this music up again. As if this were actually epic. Alright. So it begins. And you know, must admit, wouldn't be too opposed to a death putting me out of my fucking misery. Oh, shit. My hit points are definitely dropping pretty fast. I'm thinking that I must have been poisoned there or some shit. Or it could just be the fact that, I don't know, boss feature, I'm on a timer now? Hell if I know. And I can't run from this fight, as we've previously discussed. Just a grand battle of endurance. You know, trying to exploit human error. Yeah, my health is on a ticker. I imagine there would be, like, some sort of poison effect there, and I'm just not blinded? Maybe I don't know. Could just be the overall effect of the Infernal Guardian. Alright. Well. Keep going for it. Preparing to charge, I've been doomed. My, mana embrace is, it's hanging in there. Alright, I've been slowed. Woo, been doomed again? Yeah! Constant dooming. Well, he's definitely throwing all the doomings out, so that's happening at least. At least the game is presenting itself to be a challenge. You know, I guess it's hard for me to claw through all these millions of hit points, right? Especially whenever I can't put status effects on the fucker. It's not like that's important or anything. It's not like builds would revolve around that. No! No, I'm sure it's perfectly fine. Alright, let's go ahead and mana embrace. Thankfully, I do have a few mana points. Thankfully, I have another heal option besides my dazing heal. Alright. Go ahead and reposition. And thankfully, Usmok isn't a fucking lightweight. He can actually deal some damage. Could he be more effective if, say, I got legendary or ascended weapons, if I did all of that Colosseum stuff, if I grinded for more levels before I got to this point? Sure! Sure. Because, that's what will make the game less tedious. Grinding. Okay. Considering, you know, using my chrono capture would be a way to expend the ultimate and get out of this fight, wouldn't it? That's a consideration. I'd thought about that during the break, and then I forgot about it again. So, not impossible, I don't think. You just have to work some fucking logistics. Alright. I'm gonna embrace again. Man, I can't imagine, you know, fleeing from this battle and then wanting to do it again. Like, if I had successfully fled like I had wanted to, I would have been done with this game. Just fuck it. And then maybe sometime down the road I might have tried Black Edition. Alright. Get that shit out of here. Come on, you scrub lord. Embrace. Preparing to charge. Embrace. Well, this does allow me to exercise my abilities here to good thing. I do dislike how swapping skill set takes an entire turn. I guess it'd be too powerful if I could just access all this stuff immediately. God forbid I'd be allowed to use the other keys on my keyboard. Whatever. Can't be complaining for the sake of complaining, right? Alright. Get out of here with that shit. Gonna go and heal. I've been doomed, because of course I have, but I managed to get some hit points back anyway, because I'm not a loser. Alright, preparing to charge. We won't be having any of that. Make sure I grapple, because the consequences of not grappling would be disastrous. And I guess you could say the fight could be worse, because of course it could be worse. Doesn't mean it's still a good design. Alright. It's been some work, but got him down halfway. Got eviscerated anyway. Alright. Use that mana embrace. And, you know, he's been charging up that dooming for fucking forever. There's no telling when that dooming's actually gonna hit, as far as I'm aware. I got no clue. It's not as if my status effects could actually be stopping the Infernal Guardian, because I can't put status effects on it right now. But remember my qualifying statement. I can do that again, asshole. You wanna constantly doom me? It's fine, it's fine. Each his own. Wanna constantly think that you're gonna charge? Yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, I definitely also don't feel safe with any idea that causes me to lose percentages of my health as well. Like this thing? Sacrifice? No! I'm not gonna lose that much health. And like, I have abilities that can be utilized whenever I'm at ridiculously low hit points. Are you kidding me? Not with the amount of damage like these enemies can fling around. Out of your mind, they're just death traps. Alright. No. Certainly, taking me some effort to get this guy back down here. But, bit by bit, it's happening. Because, as far as I'm aware, the only way I can lose is if I make a mistake. My victory or defeat is in my hands. It's not a challenge presented by the game. It's a challenge presented by myself, my attentiveness, and my wariness. Some would call that fake difficulty. If you don't understand that term, use a search engine. I'm a bit busy right now. Mana Embrace, and I expect to get doomed after I use it. Didn't go down like I thought it would. Although my health is going down. So there is that consistency, at least. I'm in yellow health. Alright. His health is red now. Okay. Death Knell, for instance. Deal 10% of enemy max hit points. I feel too vulnerable down here. I don't want to do that. It's a death trap, man. Sure, that could speed me up into oblivion. Like an act of desperation. Because God forbid I do that and then miss a notification where, you know, he was bobbling around, I could have grappled, and all of a sudden, BAM! I die. Get that guard shit out of here. And think, there's no music track for this fight either. Like, oh, I've been poisoned. Mm-hmm. It's good to notice these things. Yes. Her. Oops. Didn't really mean to use that. Let's go ahead and cure whatever status effects might be on me. Like sacrifice, I'd only want to use that in an act of desperation. Considering how much health you lose on that. It's too risky for me. I could use the Guardian, but I want to save that for like an oh shit, I'm about to get fucked card. Yeah, it's my oh shit, I'm about to get fucked card, everyone. The Guardian. Get the hell out of here with that shit. Oh, I've been doomed. Preparing to charge. Easily reposition. Easily reposition. I'm getting hit. It's happening. Okay. Mana Embrace. Which, does not appear to be deteriorating, so long as you keep your mana points. Basically, if you're not fighting a threshing enemy, or if you have a nice pool and regenerate like I do, you're pretty fine. Suppose one could say, I am prepared for this fight in spite of its tedium. See, it's not me complaining with the, me, being a bitch and, losing, or, then whining about why I lost. No. Fully capable of winning this fight, so long as I input the time and so long as I don't make a mistake and misread the signs. Wouldn't it be funny if the fucking Infernal Guardian did another full heal? I honestly don't... I think I would just laugh. Oh shit, it's like, well, they apparently didn't mean for this boss to get fought, let alone defeated. Oh shit, and here I am. Apparently I was supposed to have like another 1,000 more attack or some shit. Guess I was just too damn successful. Alright. Go ahead and do that. Preparing a charge. Preparing another charge. Constantly keeping me on my toes here. Let's go ahead and throw down a dazing heal. Another... Not as if it actually dazes my enemy, but... Keep my eye on that embrace. No. Fucking focus. Yeah, right, like that's gonna help me. Okay. And unfortunately, I can't bleed him to death. I can't rely on that, like I was, say, using for the Matron. Or many other bosses after the Matron. It's not an advantage I have. Just had another thought of, like, my power flickering, going out. Oh, shit, that puts me on edge a little bit. Like, you want to finish this battle before something horrible goes wrong. Would it really be that horrible, though? I'm not gonna do this again. Alright. Just focus, Grimith. Control what you can control. Don't worry about the rest. There's things you can do and things you can't. Right. There goes my health. Put that back in my body. Put it back in my body. I've been obliterated. I don't understand why I heal there sometimes as well. Like whenever I swap skill sets sometimes, or... I don't know. I just don't know. Okay. Preparing another charge. We'll stop that shit. Alright. We got you down to 1.4 million. That's reasonable territory. Man, the fucking matron only had like a total 1.2 million health if you count her 2 full heals. Ah, shit. That was a mistake. Alright, that's how it's gonna be, huh? Yep, you've changed tactics. Oh, alright. Looks like the tactic change stopped. Mm-hmm. Alright. Keep it going, Grimith. He sat my heel. My heels. Good. No. Apparently, yes. Go ahead and get the heels going again. Adrenal smash through the guard. Adrenal smash through another guard. And another guard. Lack of commentary here because I'm too busy being focused on this shit. I'd rather not pilot error be the reason why I lose. You know, the whole one life thing and all that. The whole not wanting to go through this tedium again. You understand, right? Maybe you don't. Ah, we're out of the millions. What a novel concept. And all the while, the game doesn't play any music of its own. Not that the game is obligated to play any music of its own, it's just an interesting disconnect after all the music tracks that the game has played on its own up until this point. Paying attention. Make sure we don't fuck this up. Good. Yeah. Go ahead and take those hit points back. And then break through. To the other side. Mm-hmm. Yup. That'll happen. Oh, riveting commentary. The craft-a-thons are definitely more exciting. Alright. Well. No, I insist. No guarding. Don't panic, Grimith. Critical hit on me. Bastard hitting me. Who does he think he is? The nerve of that guy. Alright. Nah, Guardian can stay back there again unless I really need the help. I might not know I really need the help until suddenly my life flashes before my eyes, but you would give me higher maximum hit points, that's true. Well, like I said, if I really need the Guardian's protection, so I don't get fucked. Alright. Just slowly plinking away. I'm not focusing. What a stupid offer. A waste your turn offer, that's what that is. Hey, you wanted to waste your turn, right? You didn't want to do anything of merit, right? Why don't you focus while you're cursed? The best idea you've ever not had. Enemy is delaying what I hope is the inevitable. How about no? I'm sure you did want to charge, though, and I'm sure you did. I totally believe that you did. Trust me, I believe that you wanted to charge me. You wanted a piece of Grimith. I wouldn't let you have one. Because I'm mean. And I'm ornery. And I'm really sick of this battle. No. Yay! Didn't get all my hit points back there because I didn't have all of my mana at hand. Alright. Sure, whatever. I don't think so. Forgot to turn off Skype. Just looking at little notifications down there. That'll what get me fucked like the damn train did with the soul shard, right? Ah, shit. I think thinking about trying a mana expunge, but I just don't want to lose all my mana, then have to wait for several turns to get it back. Also, hey, we're in fucking 5-digit health now. Well, I was already in 5-digit health. I've been in 5-digit health the entire fight. But him, no. I don't think so. No death now, please. And embrace. Reposition. Still repositioning. And embrace. And embrace. Green smash. Guided arrow. Just fuck you, buddy. Another offer to waste a turn through focusing. Nah, let's not risk it. Now let's do it. That's enough of that. You are not my master. My master is a potato. The infernal guardian of the waste crumbles into dust and blows away on the wind from whence it came. You suddenly feel a lurching sensation in the pit of your stomach, and a jerking sensation, like a puppet master pulling on his strings. This is followed by a loud pop and a flash of bright white light. You awaken face down in a lush grassy field. Groaning, you roll over and sit up, massaging your aching head. This place looks eerily familiar. Oh, I have no words. You have defeated the Infernal Guardian. A very important decision is now yours to make. Choose your fate. Sure, we'll restart an Inferno. Very well then. I trust that you've made the right choice. Years have passed, and Gladius is now an old man, renowned for his storytelling. He sits among a campfire, spinning his most popular yarn, the story of the adventurer who slew the matron and defeated evil. What's that? What happened to adventurer after? Gladius smiles at the collection of children and couples that have come to hear him speak. Some say he punched way through Earth and appeared on other side of world. What is this? Some say he punched way through Earth and appeared on a... It's like I'm reading a fortune cookie. Others say he discovered a muscular winged Pegasus and flew into Rainbow Arch Sunset. Gladius chuckles. Just how Gladius talks. What do I believe? Well, I believe a true hero never dies. They'll live right here. Gladius motions to his chest. Right in center of our heavenly pecs. 6 soul shards! You have bested the Infernal Guardian. And now, I'm on Inferno mode. Which means that I actually fully cleared the normal difficulty of the game. That was the final boss. Because I had so much connection with the Infernal Guardian, oh say over, I don't know, the matron? Yeah, Sure. Level 111. Yeah! How about no? How about fuck you, game? Yeah, I do. I appreciate the offer, though. Take a look at these trials here. We defeated the matron in classic mode. We have not yet picked up 500,000 gold from slain enemies, or explored 500 obscure background events, or defeated 500 opponents in arena matchmaking, or reached Grandmaster rank in matchmaking, or reached level 300 with all 6 characters. did get one of those spiffy cool doohickey mabobber things. In the interest of actually seeing what that is, let's save my data. Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and make a backup copy of my data folder, since I'm gonna want to transfer it over to a Black Edition anyway, or at least try to. And hopefully, me choosing to make a new character and a thing, I don't plan on playing through, but I just want to see whether, you're playing blah, blah, blah. I actually want to see what the modifier thing is. I don't care. Bob. Fiery Cross. If Rage Meter is maxed, critical attacks will bleed enemy. Okay, that's all I wanted to see. Cool. That could give us an augment. Alright, that's the game closed. That is me done with the free version of Sanctuary. I don't know how well that'll transfer over. Hence why I continued to follow Usmok Ochretangle. I'd like to have that augment with me, and it'd be even cooler if I could carry Usmok Ochretangle's character with me. Since he's just right at the start there. But given how much the game has changed, I don't think that'd be possible. Well, Usmok Ochretangle wins. My keyboard does not. Rubbish game design. Rubbish. Take care, everyone.